The Queen's diary will prioritize quality over quantity as the monarch is changing the way she tackles duties, according to her royal commentator. The Queen is to continue to have a few sacrosanct engagements marked in her diary that she will try her utmost to attend, according to Camilla Tominey. Among them, there are likely to be the Trooping the Color Parade and the National Service of Remembrance. But for other duties, her aides will likely prioritize quality over quantity, the expert believes, which means the monarch may be seen in the future fewer times in public but for deeply poignant reasons. In a video for The Telegraph, Ms. Tominey said, "I think we're going to see more of the Queen in situ, and she might get to where she needs to be in private and then be photographed on the spot." That being said, we had some lovely photographs last week of an audience in her own living room. That's going to be happening more frequently now. When it comes to the royal diary, they've got to prioritize quality over quantity. Ms. Tominey referred to pictures shared by Buckingham Palace in late March showing the Queen viewing a selection of hand-decorated archive enamelware and fine bone china from halcyon days. The monarch was meant to visit the firm's factory in 2020, but that engagement was cancelled due to the pandemic. To make up for it, while also not disrupting her comfort and well-being, representatives of halcyon days traveled to Windsor Castle rather than the sovereign going to them. The Queen is believed to be experiencing mobility issues rather than health problems, Ms. Tominey added. She said, "What we think is the Queen isn't having health problems but mobility problems. She can't stand for long periods or walk for long distances and therefore accommodations are being made. I think the palace are handling this very much as they did when the Duke of Edinburgh retired and he was able to say which engagements he did or didn't want to attend at very short notice." The Queen stepped out of Windsor Castle for an engagement outside palace walls last Tuesday for the first time in 5 months. Accompanied by her second son Prince Andrew, the Queen was able to attend the service of Thanksgiving for Prince Philip also thanks to some arrangements made by Buckingham Palace and Westminster Abbey officials. The service lasted for only 45 minutes and the monarch arrived through a side entrance near Poets' Corner, which cut considerably the distance between the doors and her seat. Moreover, possibly to give her wiggle room to cancel her attendance last minute if she no longer felt up for it, the palace did not confirm her attendance, only saying hours prior to her arrival she was currently intending to attend the memorial. The Queen first sparked health concerns among the public last October, when she pulled out of a planned 2-day trip to Northern Ireland. It later emerged the sovereign was taken to hospital on that day to run a few undisclosed tests. Her Majesty ended up cancelling all her engagements outside of palace walls, including the reception at COP26. Despite having said she would head to the cenotaph in November for the National Service of Remembrance, the palace announced on the morning of the ceremony she could no longer attend due to a sprained back. As noted by Ms. Tominey, the Queen isn't carrying out as many in-person visits outside of her residences as she used to. But she continues to work, completing her duties as sovereign and holding meetings within palace walls. Among the engagements she completed in recent weeks, the monarch has held several audiences. During her stay in Sandringham, from where she saw the beginning of her Platinum Jubilee, the Queen also hosted a reception for local charities.